Welcome, everybody, to this week's edition of the D-Pad D-Bags podcast. We are on episode 75. If you want to contact the show, you can send us a voicemail or a text message at 704-GAMES-04. You can also find us on Twitter at DPadDbags, and you can shoot us an email at dpaddbags@gmail.com. This week, I am joined by Kyle McAnus.
Yo!
And Scott, the Yacht Captain Colby.
Ahoy.
John Koschel still couldn't be with us. He is currently still on his ranch trying to get his shit in order.
The Hidden Valley.
He is in the Hidden Valley.
Lots of croutons.
Let me tell you about the croutons in the Hidden Valley.
Sure, I want to hear about any croutons in your Hidden Valley.
Mad yeasty.
They are, in fact, mad yeasty.
Do you want to just explain that little joke? That you should probably been recording.
So, essentially...
Can you do it as a stinger, or were you not recording yet?
I was recording. We can do it as a stinger.
Alright, stay tuned after the show.
We will have a stinger for you about what the hell mad yeasty means.
Special bonus content for free.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And for those listening live, remember to actually listen to the podcast on the website for the stinger. You can just kind of fast forward if you've started from the beginning. But so... While I get some audio queued up, why don't you guys tell me what you've been doing this week?
Scott, would you like to lead in this week?
I will lead in this week. This will be the very last time I make you guys listen to me ramble about Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I finished it. It was everything I hoped it would be. It was a very well done sci-fi twist at the end. Was a little disappointed in the lack of any kind of... getting together between the two main characters, but whatever. They may have been playing a second game that probably isn't going to happen because it sold like shit. And I've been playing a lot of The Old Republic. I finally reached level 10 and got off the first world and got to pick my secondary class.
What's your secondary class now?
Now I am a Vanguard. I am a Republic Vanguard, so you better watch out. You don't want to come too close to me.
So what does that actually mean?
I'm a tank.
Oh, okay. So, we can come close to you, we just can't do anything to you.
You can't, you don't want to touch me. You really don't. I will destroy you.
Well, no.
Stay far, far away.
Come at me, bro. I will destroy you.
If you get too close, you will be mad yeasty.
I don't want to be mad yeasty.
You already are.
I know.
And I started playing Words with Friends today, so if anybody wants to challenge me, your ass is grass.
I challenged Kyle, and he never actually fought.
Oh, I haven't played or logged in probably 6 months.
Oh.
Ever since my iPod Touch lost the shake and tilt functionality.
Yeah.
I can't scrabble my tiles around as randomly.
Oh.
So I lost all the fun of just shaking it and seeing what comes up.
Weren't you undefeated in
I wouldn't say undefeated, but I was on a run for a long time of playing people and just tooling them.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've won a match, like, ever.
I think half of the fun is the ability to sit and look while you're on the shitter for about 15 minutes.
Yep.
That's the whole reason why I'm
arranging letters and trying to plan, as opposed to when you're playing actual Scrabble and someone's looking at you like, come on, dude, I got this awesome word I want to play. So...
But at the same time, you can't put down something funny like...
Yeah, cock-a-doodle.
Yeah, cock-a-doodle, or,
I mean, you can.
As a joke. It's not going to work.
You can, but you'll be the only one to see it.
It's a damn shame.
As long as no one challenges it in real life, you can play whatever you want.
That's true.
You put something silly down on the table and everyone laughs. That's not a word. You're ruining the fun, you fucking leech.
No, they're Scrabble Nazis.
You're a leech of good times.
Scrabble Nazi.
Oh, don't get me talking about good times again. The sore subject.
Egan, where's the cue?
I was hoping we were doing this again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is supposed to be like forever.
Yeah, this is a long time.
This is just going to get bad.
This is permanent, if you will.
We annoy you long time.
They do that at Nan Lang.
Boku.
Alright, so I'm almost done getting audio queued up. So what else do you guys have, Scott, do you have anything else
No, that's all I did this week.
No.
So how many hours would you say totally put into
The Old Republic or Odyssey to the West?
Odyssey to the West?
Man, it's on the safe file. I'd say it's 10-ish.
Yeah.
10, 11, 12. Definitely worth the bargain basement price, whatever the hell it is now.
Bargain fund.
Yeah.
So what is the actual bargain basement price of that game?
We looked at it the other week. It was, what, $15 on GameStop.com or something like that?
Let's take a trip to the jungle real quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't have to queue it.
Yeah, I don't have
to
it.
read the reviews.
It's interesting. After I finished it, I Wikipedia'd it because I'm a nerd, and that's what I do to games after I finish them. And it was actually based upon an extremely important Chinese novel called Journey to the West.
Oh.
Same character names and themes and all of that. So it's very, very literary.
Wow. It has 4 stars for 196 reviews.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The book is 95 cents used. Or strategy guide.
Game itself is $15 still, as we went over last time.
Anybody that needs a strategy guide for this thing needs to reevaluate their choices of entertainment.
Used copies run you from $9 to $10. It looks like
They should not be playing video games if they need a strategy guide for this game.
Ooh,
no.
Scott, would you be interested in a Enslaved Odyssey to the West game fabric wall scroll poster?
Kind of.
26 by 16 inches.
How much is it?
$18.99.
You know that might be worth it.
Under office products, then there's another one that looks similar with a different character. Under home and kitchen.
Okay, so there is
rate my office.
there is one star review, and that's it. So there's only one person
who didn't
like it. His title is "Really Wanted to Like It, comma." It was left on October 27th, 2010. He gave, strangely enough, he gave the total game 1 star, but he gave the fun of the game 4 stars. His name is J.A. Reyes, or Jara76.
Jaru.
He's from New York, New York.
He sounds like a quality critic.
So, here's what he says. Way too many technical issues. Freezing all the time. I know for sure it's not my PS3. I tried other games, and none of them had the same problem. Thank God I bought it used, and was able to return it.
What?
So he had technical issues with the game, but he bought it used. Could he consider that he bought a scratched disc, maybe?
Maybe. Did he see if there was a bite taken out of it or something? Like, this is one of the few games I didn't have a single technical issue with. There wasn't a single issue, instance of clipping or anything like that. It just worked.
Maybe someone left semen on his copy.
Ooh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not pleasant. So, yeah, it sounds like he had a problem with it. And there was also a couple of 2-star reviews. 5 of them. So let's take a look at some of these. I figure all the 5-star reviews pretty much just sum up what Scott says. Like, hey, it's a good game.
Fire that fucking pigskin.
Looks pretty, but does not play pretty. From Mr. B. He gave the game 2 stars, but he only gave it 1 star for fun.
Oh.
Enslaved. Who is really enslaved? I think the player is. Let me explain why I did not like this game. First, let me say the positives on the game. That's an excellent pair of sentences juxtaposed.
He sounds like he's writing for a college newspaper.
You would know a lot about that.
I read more articles that were written just like that than I can shake a stick at, and I care to remember.
Let me tell you what's bad, but here's what's good. The game looks really pretty. Trip is also pretty.
She is very pretty.
I think that's it. Well, maybe the voice acting is okay. Doesn't help the game anyway. Now for the negatives. Gameplay, story, so much more. Let me begin writing a paragraph about how bad this game is. Conclusion.
Thanks for letting me know. I'm done reading.
I'm glad that we have designated areas when we know we're in the introduction and the conclusion. This is great.
Well, this is hardly a conclusion. Conclusion. if you're looking for a game that looks like a post-apocalyptic setting, period, then by all means, get it or rent it. I would even go as far to say, if you're looking for a game to enjoy, or there's something to do, completely skip this game. Trust me, all these positive reviews, they mean nothing. The reviewers probably didn't even pass the game. What?
Pass the game? Like you pass a kidney stone?
I figured it
sounds like it would hurt.
It's when your PlayStation just kind of like groans and shoots.
You know, he might be reviewing that dice game Pass the Pigs.
That's still a pretty good game, though.
Okay, I'm not saying it was. I actually played hours of Pass the Pigs as a kid. But just do yourself a favor and skip the game. Avoid it like the plague. I would not recommend this to a friend at all. If you can buy a game for $5, then it might be worth it. If you don't mind spoilers, or want to know more on why not to get this game, keep looking. Caution, warning, there might be spoilers. Are you guys okay with spoilers?
No.
Me either. I didn't pay any attention to the story whatsoever. I still want to know what happened.
Alright, so Kyle, you gonna play this? Should I give potential spoilers?
I don't know, man. This guy's giving me a scathing review. I think he's going to paint it in a negative light.
It's your call. I mean, if I don't want to ruin the game for you.
In the interest of time, let's move on.
All right, fair enough. I mean,
buy the game, make it the next Beyond Good and Evil, so we get a sequel 6 years from now.
Overall, the rest of the reviews, there's 59 5-star, 69 4-star reviews, and 35 3-star reviews. So as a whole, this is a very, very well-reviewed game.
As if I couldn't be trusted.
Well, from time to time, if you're not familiar with it, we do take a trip to the jungle. The jungle that is Amazon.com, to look at some reviews for games and get some enjoyable feedback from guys like Mr. B.
I wish I could follow Mr. B on Twitter.
Strangely enough, Mr. B, I believe, is what the little sisters in BioShock call the Big Daddies.
That's correct.
They call them Mr. B.
That is correct.
So it's not that guy that doesn't talk and has a teddy bear as a friend, and his enemy is that 3-wheeled car?
Oh, Mr. Bean?
Oh!
Man, that boss girl is kind of nice.
So, I quickly clicked on Mr. B's profile to see what else he reviewed, and he's given a bunch of reviews, but one of his reviews, I'm not going to read the entire thing, but the title for the review is Randomly Took a Dump.
For what?
SanDisk Clip Plus 8GB MP3 player black.
That sounds
So
like
did he like have it in his backpack while he...
I wish I could tell you what he
I kind of want to send him a free copy of my book, Shotgun, now available on Amazon.com, to see what he thinks about it.
Does he take random dumps?
Sometimes.
That's all I had for a shameless
He's
plug.
Mexican food. It is all over that toilet.
Did he have this SanDisk thing in his backpack while he was on the bus? And he opened up his backpack and there was a fucking turd lying in there. I don't know. There's a random shit in my backpack. I think it was the MP3 player.
It randomly just turned into shit.
It totally wasn't the homeless guy sitting behind him on the bus.
Someone put shit in my pants.
Someone put shit in my backpack. Someone put shit in my SanDisk.
You guys are freezing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's enough about Enslaved Odyssey to the West.
That's the end of it. Never again.
It's a good way to wrap it up. You know, the worst part is I didn't play Go West, King of Wishful Thinking, at once during talking about it, which is a shame.
Well, it's its own sounder for its own bit.
So that's true. It is the King of Wishful Thinking, so never mind.
We can't double down here.
No, we don't want to.
Double up or whatever.
No.
Double dip.
Double dip the chip.
Ew.
So anything else you got, Scott?
That's it for me.
Oh, okay. What about you? What do you got going on, Kyle?
Well, let's see. I played some Tiger Woods with the Move for maybe an hour or two Friday, and that was fun for a while. And then I eventually got bored of it and made pizza.
Kyle, have you tried to take a Happy Gilmore running shot yet?
I'd go right through the television if I tried.
It's a shame.
You can't stop your momentum.
Dude, I'm like a freight train. I don't stop unless something like I run into something or I get winded and pass out. So yeah, it was fun for a while. I got a whole round in, and then after that, I was just kind of not playing very seriously, just seeing if I could break the game or how to game the game, pretty much just to see what stupid shit I could do.
Would you say you're meta gaming?
I don't know. You gonna use some more buzzwords?
No.
No.
That's a StarCraft buzzword.
Yeah. I know what meta means.
Oh, okay.
So I did that. I played some of that game Pursuit Force, which was part of that PSP PlayStation Network Welcome Back program.
Yep.
Which is totally just silliness.
Like it's good silliness, or like?
Yeah, it's for playing for an hour or two.
Mm-hmm.
You really get into just trying to accomplish something that is just stupid, but there's nothing really to keep you playing other than I want to see if I could jump from this car to this car to this car to this car to this car and not actually drive any cars to catch up to the bad guy.
Yeah. So
it's one of those things.
So it's really just doing like ridiculous shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's still fun. I still played it the way I should, but there was moments where I'd be playing along a part of a mission. For those of you who don't know, pretty much what you're doing is you're a badass cop on the pursuit force, and you're chasing bad guys.
So are you saying that you're a cop who doesn't play by the rules? He makes his own rules?
Pretty much.
What rules have you made?
There are no rules. The rule is no rules.
So
That's a fucky rule.
It's kind of breaking your own rule.
Well,
we're getting back to the meta thing, too.
Well, that's all about the duality of man, Egan. We've gone over this.
In this post-9/11 world?
In the post-9/11 world, the duality of man is very apparent through such literary film and whatever. That's right.
Yeah, you're running out of steam there.
Yeah,
you're getting winded and about to pass out.
Yeah, pretty much. And fall into the TV instead of running right into it. So what you're doing is you're pretty much in fast cars moving down a very narrow track sort of thing.
Are there
through
faster
a city.
women in this game also?
I haven't met any yet.
Okay, so it's only
don't
fast
rule
cars.
it out. Yeah, don't rule it out yet.
Okay.
And you're on missions, escort missions, time trials sort of missions, and you also have the capability to shoot people.
Yep.
Or other drivers, other cars. Those are the bad guys, so let's say you have to catch up to another car, blow up a guy, and then hop in another car and continue on the map, and then get off and get in a speedboat and chase another guy through a canal.
So wait, are you playing Spy Hunter?
Kinda.
With the same awesome music?
Not really, but it is pretty jazzy.
Sad.
But just messing around with that, just to see what I could do and pull off, trying to be the ultimate badass. So I killed some time doing that before class the other day.
So how is I don't know if you want to touch on this, but how is going to mine and Scott's alma mater?
Well, I think I emailed a bit of desperation. Is there anywhere to fucking sit in this campus?
Yeah, Punter's Pub.
Punters. If you want to meet up with underage girls who are underage dudes who are just trying to get a drink.
What, on like a Tuesday afternoon at 4 o'clock?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I went to, so my classroom's right next to the power plant in Williston Hall on the first floor.
I don't even remember where Williston
It's in the main building, but you know how the main building's like a U-shape and everything's a different hall, but it's the same fucking building?
Yep.
Yeah, you know, sometimes they had humanities classes in there that we all skipped.
That's why he doesn't know where it is.
Yeah.
So like if you walk into the main entrance of the main building and you take a right, that's pretty much where it is downstairs.
It's like the opposite of Dobbs.
Yeah, I can't even remember where the fuck Dobbs is.
It was a really hot one. It was like a sauna.
Is that the one where we had like most of our math classes?
There were a lot of labs in there.
I'm next to like some computer lab, kind of. It's in the same hallway.
That might be where they put they built a Linux lab a couple of years ago. That might be where you are.
Oh. Well then. Now that Laterza isn't there to teach networking.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And to Kung Fu people. He was very good at that too.
But he was teaching us Nobel like 10 years after Nobel was irrelevant. So, I mean, rest in peace. But thank God he's no longer educating the youth of America.
So I walked around for a while looking for anything. I would have been content sitting on a bench in a hallway for like an hour. I walked over to the cafeteria, and it wasn't open. And then they said the rec center, and anywhere else you go in college.
The rec center is directly below the cafeteria.
Yeah.
No, the cafeteria is in a different building. It's still in like the progress of being constructed, but the cafeteria is open.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of work on what the heck is it? Beatty Hall there. They actually had to drive an elevator shaft through their main server room.
Is Beatty the one with the
cafe?
Okay, I remember that hall.
Yeah. Hey, if you ever want to do something funny, go into the IT department there.
Yeah.
And ask for Justin and tell him I sent you. There's like 5 Justins in there that I know.
Okay.
They might be able to show you to a bench.
Nice. So I went to the rec center, thinking it's a rec center similar to the other rec centers that my other colleges have had.
Was it a
Which
pool
are usually,
table
big screen TV, a bunch of couches, a couple vending machines, a pool table. No, it was a gymnasium, and there was like a girls' volleyball practice going on. So I walked in, and like the guy at the door is like, "Hey, how are you, man?" I'm like, "Is this the rec center?" He goes, "Yeah, the rec center gym." And I said, "What do you have in this building?" He goes, "Well, there's a weight room on the 3rd floor," and then he pointed behind him, and that. And I was like, "All right, I'm out of here."
Yeah,
He didn't tell you about the shooting range in the basement?
No, he just said there's a weight room on the 3rd floor, and then he just pointed behind him, and that's going on.
I went into that building once looking for the gym. I couldn't find it, so I got scared and left and never went back into that building.
I walked in the front door, and that's all it was a huge gymnasium with a little hallway to the side and an elevator.
Maybe it was a different building, because the building I went to was tiny.
I don't know. So either way, I'm kind of committed to playing PSP in my car. So.
More Pursuit Force.
Yeah.
Well, good.
And then I played some Crisis 2 for a while, and I'm just getting very bored.
So what was that card that you sent me?
What?
You sent me a picture of a car.
When?
Like, you texted it to me and said, "Hey, it's a car. Do you notice anything?"
When did I do that?
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
Let me look if my sent.
It was on January 5th, so it wasn't 2 weeks ago. Oh, no, that was the Henry Cho show. Never mind. Oh, no, December 30th. And it says, "Does anyone else see this? It's a car in Crisis 2.
Oh, the RoboCop face?
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. Okay.
That's all I saw.
Now that you mention it, I definitely do see it.
I saw the Twitter post. That looks just like RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like prominently featured. Because there's somewhat cutscene. So you wake up after being dazed, and as you're standing up, you look around, and you pretty much open your eyes, and it's focused on this car.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look around a little bit more, and then you go through a little boss battle after a first encounter with an alien. And then I just went back to it and looked and got the same angle. And I said, "That looks like RoboCop." Just the helmet.
Well, yeah, I didn't see it because I'm terrible.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm getting kind of bored with the game. to no fault of that, but there's nothing really keeping me interested. It's just sort of the same shit over and over again. All right, shoot these guys.
No super compelling story.
Not really. I'm not too interested in it. It's just a lot of like, shoot a gun. Oh shit, I'm almost gonna run out of bullets. Nope, I just walked over a guy that refilled my ammo.
That had 7 million bullets on.
Yeah. There's ammo everywhere, which is good and bad, I suppose. Because it's not one of those situations where in Fallout you have to be very conservative with it because you might not find another bullet for hours.
Let me tell you about having to be conservative with ammo. Play BioShock.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can play Resident Evil on any mode. Because you're like, shit, I got a knife. Just use the knife. Just use the knife and run.
Save the bullets for when you really need them.
Yeah. I told you about the whole thing I had in Resident Evil Nemesis, where I got kind of deep into the game, and I saved it, and I had no ammunition, pretty much. And then maybe 2 minutes after I'd saved it, I encountered, like, a boss battle.
Yep.
And I reload the game, and I couldn't find any ammo anywhere. And I was fucked.
Sounds like you were fucked.
Yeah, so I just said, I'm never playing this, fuck that.
I didn't manage my ammo correctly. Fuck this game.
Yeah. Well, I'll go play Star Wars, the fighting game, whatever the fuck it was, with George.
Oh, Jedi Power Battle.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you want to play a Jedi Power Battle? And then he just punches you in the face.
You want to be Mace Windu?
George Brunswick. He ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah. So, Crisis 2 was is just getting stale for me.
Well, I'm sorry.
I think it's one of those things I'll be able to put down and come back to in a couple weeks and not miss a beat, so.
Well, good.
Yep. Don't know what's next, but I'll let you know next week.
We'll be here.
I hope so. Why, you guys want to play something?
No.
I've got nothing better to do.
Yeah, basically. So, I've been playing, I've been nerding it out this week.
Oh!
I picked up, Magic...
Pocket Protector, man!
No, I picked up Magic Duel of the Planeswalker for, on Steam.
Oh, yeah?
And I've been magicking it up.
Yeah?
You haven't got the first achievement yet, have you? So you haven't quit yet.
No, I did get the first achievement. That was only during Christmas where I was quitting after I got the first achievement.
What was the first achievement?
Let me look.
Tap that, man!
Mother's basement and seeing the sun?
Yeah, that was it.
No, did you get some, like, cool, like, bro voice, like, tap out? So you just use your last mana card?
I'm just picturing a Magic game fully designed for, like, MMA meatheads.
I mean, like, the hologram foil cards kind of like the Ed Hardy foil shirts.
That's very true.
Oh, like the little tokens you can use as life counters. Those could easily be like fucking bedazzler jewels.
Tapping these mountains, bro.
I'm putting this 10th one on my hat. You're dead.
Tapping these mountains, bro. Better watch out. I'm gonna play this goblin. This goblin's coming at you.
Kid, I'm gonna hit you with a sick Balduvian horde. You got no defense to red.
So I guess I'm not
you
nerding
want to know
out.
them blue and white magic things, man? That's fucking kids games.
Yo, that's
we go black, baby.
So apparently I'm not nerding it out, and instead I am now a MMA meathead.
That's how you have to spin magic from now.
You're the Brock Lesnar of Magic the Gathering.
No, I'm hardly the Brock Lesnar of Magic the Gathering.
Kimbo Slice?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that might be more apt. Or I'm that guy who is just known for the YouTube video where he kicks someone and his leg just shatters. That might be me. Oh, look it up. It's pretty good. Other than that, I played more Civ. Nothing super
Well, like
exciting.
Dawn the Predator Fry, because he looks like Freddie Mercury, and so do you.
I did my typical casting of StarCraft yesterday. I ended up casting the whole tournament. I had to do the first and last game solo casting. So I had to
cast?
I had to do it myself as opposed to in a pair.
So you were both a play-by-play man and the color commentator?
Essentially, yes.
Did you do other voices or an accent or something?
No, I just did.
Well, what his character is here. I think he's doing a very good job, but we'll find out. That's right, Steven.
I did a Joey Styles style where I just kind of.
Oh my God!
Yeah. That actually, if you watch the video of the last, especially the last game, but the last 3 games I cast, that's like exactly what I was doing. I was just going nonstop, like word after word after word after word, and just describing the action because they were pretty fast-paced games. The last ones, the last 3 games, all lasted about like 8 to 10 minutes. Which
you would take another hit?
So
this is a disgrace.
So basically, I did a Joey Styles style and just went very quick and fast-paced casting. So
Can't fight.
It was fun. I played a little StarCraft. And I finally made it to the final level of Jamestown.
Check the chat window.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, go on about Jamestown.
There's nothing in the chat window. Maybe
I don't see anything in the chat window either.
Yeah.
What? Oh. Different chat window.
You got nothing.
Alright.
So Jamestown, I made it to the last level. Really? Really? That's what we had to see. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was just Kyle BRBing. That's all it was. Guys, you gotta look at the chat window. BRB.
You couldn't just tell us.
No. Well, I mean, it's a...
Listeners at home know that he's not going to be around for a few seconds.
It keeps a professional air for him not to say it. But it's kind of... Look at the chat. Look at the chat, guys. So, alright, I'm going to carry on with Jamestown.
Okay, so tell us about Jamestown.
I made it to the last level. So, as I mentioned last week, you have to beat each level in a successively higher difficulty to make it to the next level.
Was it worth the effort?
So, I mean, I really enjoy the game. It's super fun. I'm putting a lot of time into it. I've played a ton, maybe like 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, according to Steam. I've played it. It's a very fun game. It's challenging as all hell. Like, it's definitely a hard game. And it's just it's a small indie game. I highly recommend it. And there's some DLC for it, which I don't have, which I may not pick up. Only because I'm not sure of a DLC on a game like this.
DLC for a game that you download anyway seems...
Well, I mean, I download all of my games on Steam, so... So all of my games are downloaded anyways.
Right.
But I guess, if you download a game initially...
And then there's DLC.
Isn't it DLC?
Seems weird. Like, it's just an expansion pack at that point. Why do you need the DLC part?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Either way, actually, it looks like the new version has 4 new guns, which is 4 new ships, which is kind of cool. So maybe I may look into it at a later date. But I'm on the last level, which is hard as shit. Let me tell you.
How many times has it killed you?
Countless. Countless. It's gotten bad. It's very hard. I made it to the boss once, and he just kind of looked at me, and I died.
So is it the kind of thing where if you die in a given level, you have to replay the entire game to get back to that level?
No, you just replay the entire level.
Oh, okay.
So basically...
So it's not as old school as I was picturing.
Well, there's 5 levels in the game. Oh, actually, the way it works is you actually have... It's essentially... It's remnants of old school games. You have 3 lives, and then 2 continues. And then you have to restart the level. So if you die, you keep going where you were until you run out of lives, and then when you run out of lives, the continue countdown screen comes down, and then you have to hit a button and you start where you were, and then you keep going until you run out of lives completely, and then you have to restart the level. So it's not terrible. I mean, you can die a couple times on the level, but it's still hard as shit.
So it's not unfair. It's just difficult.
Yes. It's good difficult as opposed to dead difficult. There's
challenging, I think, is what that's called.
Yes. I've talked about it many times. There's two types of difficult. There's frustrating, holy shit, I never want to play this fucking game again difficult, like Contra Shattered Soldier for the PlayStation.
I'll play it again someday. It wasn't that difficult.
And then there was, wow, this game's really hard, I want to keep playing it. And that's what Jamestown is. So that's really all I've been doing. Nothing super extraordinary. Yeah, lots of gym lately. Going again tonight.
I've been avoiding the gym, trying to not get pissed off at the New Year's resolution people.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's why I go it.
I've just been avoiding it for 6 years.
Haha. That's why I go at 10:30 at night. So I don't have to deal with the New Year's resolution people. But, yeah. So, Kyle has brought to our attention that we have a new bit this week.
I guess.
Right.
So, I'm going to play the sounder for it.
Okay.
There's more to life than what you're living. Take a chance and face the wind. Open road and a road that's shit. Brand new life around the bend. There were times lost a dream or two. Found a trail. At the end was you. There's a path to take and a path not taken. Choice is up to you, my friend. Life is long, but you might wait. Brand new life, brand new life, brand new life around the bend.
Totally love it.
Wow, it cut off. All right. Well,
and then that stupid blue van with the rust panel just fucking driving through the leaves at the end.
For those of you who don't know, that was the theme to Who's the Boss. So the name of this bit is
Who's the Boss?
So, Kyle, would you like to run down the quick premise of the game?
Yep. So this is sort of a game for either you two as well as the people at home who can play along.
People who are watching in chat right now on Twitch TV, that is www.twitch.tv/epaddbags. We typically do it every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. So for those of you who want to come and play on these games live, by all means, come in, watch the chat. We'll listen to it live and talk in the chat.
Is anyone in the chat?
There's one person in the chat, but they're not saying anything.
Well, they're listening, so if they want to try to put an answer in.
Yeah, they can play along.
So basically, what this is set up to be is I have 3 characters, 3 robot masters from the Mega Man series, all universes of it.
Does that include like Mega Man X and such?
Yeah, Mega Man X, the video game series, the network.
That's no Battle Network, do I?
Not in this one, no. That's probably going to be bottom of the barrel once I exhaust like everything else. And the TV show, just for lore, just for canon information on characters.
Okay.
But this one's pretty much based on solely the video games. So what I am going to do is I'm going to give you 4 facts, and then just ask you guys who it is.
Sounds good.
All right, so we ready for the first guy?
Yes.
The first, who's the boss?
Yes.
Part of the biz.
Who's the boss?
So, fact number 1. Should we try to spice this up a little bit and maybe have Scott versus the Egan?
Yeah, like we did with rapper or video game handle.
Yeah. I don't know how we did that.
I'm probably going to get schooled, but I'm down with that.
All right, so let's say on this one I'll start with Scott, give him the 4 facts. If he can't come up with the answer, Egan, it goes to you. I don't have any more facts to give, so you get a guess. And then if no one gets it, we move on to the next.
Then no one gets a point.
Yeah. All right, so Scott, I'll ask you the 4 questions, or give you the 4 facts first, give you an opportunity to answer, and then let it go to Egan. So the first fact. Scissor boomerangs. Boomerangs made of scissors.
That is.
Wait, let's hear the 4 facts first.
Let's hear them all.
Fact number 2. He looks like Mega Man with a Pac-Man on his helmet.
Okay.
What's next?
Fact number 3. He was in Mega Man 1, the first Mega Man game. And then the 4th fact was he was the basis for Angelina Jolie's character in the hit movie Girl Interrupted.
That last one really threw me. This is a tough one. I'm going to have to reevaluate my initial answer.
Good thing you didn't answer right away. You could have been wrong.
Man, I would have been way off base. I'm pretty sure this one is Abortion Man, from whom you acquire the wire hanger weapon. Creating a Bastard Man, Accident Man, and Broken Rubber Man.
Broken Rubber Man.
I know him.
Or was that Mega Man 7?
I think that was 7. That might be X2. I don't know.
I never got to those.
I played X. I never played X2.
Am I wrong?
I'm afraid so. Egan, are we going to throw this to you? Are you going to try and
I'm going to try and get it. Because I actually have nothing funny to say, I'm going to give a real answer.
Yeah.
And it's Cutman.
Yes, it
what?
is.
No way. That's not even a real Mega Man boss.
Yeah, Mega Man 1. His weapon was the rolling cutter. I don't know what that is.
How could a cutter roll if it's sharp? It would cut into the ground and get stuck.
Well, maybe it doesn't
like
hit the
saw
ground.
blade?
It rolls in the air.
Oh.
So he threw boomerang-like things that were like scissors.
It's like throwing knives. Throwing knives, you could say roll, but they're rolling in the air.
I bet that weapon was inexplicably great against Elecman.
Probably.
Because scissors obviously cut through electricity.
It was also probably very good against Paper Man. Ha.
Well, if you start as Rockman, which you do, you should be able to beat him first, because Rock always beats Scissors.
Well played. You made the same joke that I did in the other direction.
Yeah.
All right.
I held it together.
Let's go with the...
And the top of his helmet looked like a Pac-Man.
Yep.
From Mega Man 1, and Cutman, because he was a cutter.
Okay.
I'll start this
He would never stay in the back of the line. He always had to move up.
That too.
He insisted on being first at everything.
All right, Egan, we'll start this one for you. So Egan got the point on the last one, so it's 1-0. And we're doing the best
of 3.
I don't know. Any of 3. So we're just going to do 3 quarters.
Yeah, we're going to do all 3. Even if I win here or lose here, it doesn't
matter. You get the consolation question.
Okay.
You're not going to win
so
here.
Fact number 1, he was a rock-throwing construction robot.
Okay.
Fact number 2, he was from Mega Man 1. He wears a turban, and he may or may not have worked on a hit Nickelodeon show.
Wears a turban, may or may not have worked on a hit Nickelodeon show.
Alyssa explains it all, man.
Ferguson, man.
Clarissa, I'm sorry. That's not my actual answer. I'm just trying to psych Egan out.
Jesus. Not only can I not come up with a funny answer, I also can't come up with the real answer.
Salute your shorts, man.
15 more seconds.
I'm trying to think of a good Nickelodeon television show. Was it Mannequin Man from Today's Special?
No. All right, Scott, any guesses?
Oh, I know this one. And I'm going to be serious because I can't stand the thought of losing to Egan on a Mega Man quiz. This guy actually made a reappearance in Mega Man 2 as a giant bulldozer. This is Guts Man.
That is correct.
Damn right it is.
Ooh.
He's
going down.
Mike O'Malley.
Going down.
Oh, now I actually get the Nickelodeon television show.
It took a minute to fucking ferment.
All right.
I like how Scott got it after me still. The Aggro Crag.
Back to you, Mo. we have a dead heat now.
It was tied at 1.
So how do we settle this up?
I think Scott goes first, and then I will.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll do one clue. You each get a guess at the guy.
All right.
And then we'll go until we get it.
Okay.
So you have to keep guessing if you get it wrong.
If you keep getting enough, if you each get one guess, then I'll move on to the next clue.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
All right. So make your guesses count. Shout them out at the same time. Coordinate. All right. So first clue: he's comparably tall to the other robot masters.
Is this an abortion man?
No.
Is it George Murasan?
No. Next clue. Shield weapon.
Shield weapon.
500 man.
No.
300 man.
I was going to say, do you mean 300 man? I was thinking in the same direction. Shield man.
Shield man.
He's a shield man. No. Okay.
Mega Man 7.
Jesus, I'm not sure I ever played Mega Man 7.
Me neither.
Considerably taller than the other. Okay.
Is it Centaur Man?
No.
You laugh. That was not a joke.
He's a real character.
Like hard man.
I don't know. I'm going to wait for the next clue.
Alright. Rejected names include Mule Man, Businessman, and Wang Man.
Wang Man?
Yep.
That was going to be my next guess.
It sounds like you're describing a penis. Is it Phallic Man?
No.
Is it... Turbo Man?
Nope.
I got it.
Well, you're already,
No, this is...
exhausted your answers.
Is it,
Guess anyway, Egan.
Is it the reptilian snake man overlord who clotheslines people with a snake and it hurts really hard? Really hard?
No, it's not.
Damn.
So at the end of this round, we can have this be an ongoing contest. It's Egan won. Scott won. You guys are tied. But the correct answer is Junk Man.
Damn it.
Junk Man.
You were close to the penis reference.
Well, that's where I figured he was going, because Wang, Business, and the other one he said can all refer to the nether region.
I'm a little slow on the uptake today.
No, that's right. It's all right. It's Wednesday.
All right. So we're just gonna play us out with a little bit of Mega Man music. This is the long version, so bear with us. It's coming.
This one brings a tear to my eye.
Probably turn it down a little bit.
Oh,
we can reflect upon the game.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah, that's all right. I can hear you guys.
Very good.
So you guys are tied at 1. Maybe we can have a season.
Yeah, we're gonna have to carry it over to another week.
Yeah. Maybe we
What's
should
the prize?
Try to stump you guys. No?
The prize, I think, is similar to the prize of what was the prize of rapper or video game handle?
Will I win a copy of Terraria?
Oh, we're giving that away next.
Way to skip ahead, Scott.
And we actually will have a winner.
It seems like he's got like 15 copies of that damn thing.
Yes.
Egan, we still have the collector's edition video game from episode 1.
All right, maybe we'll give that away on Reddit next week. But this week we are.
I don't know. Maybe we should try to have the contest with you guys. Try to have.
The winner gets that game.
You play for somebody, or first 1 to 10 wins, and then it goes against the fan.
That makes sense. We can see who we can get set up for it. All right. So that's the Mega Man. Excellent bit. I'm looking forward to it in future weeks.
I got like 51 more.
We could always have different seasons too. I mean, it's called Who's the Boss, so we don't have to.
Yeah, it can just be any boss from any game.
We should do one game per season if possible. So.
Well, we got 53 more characters.
Mega Man characters. We got a while to go.
I have a running spreadsheet now. Don't worry about it.
Good.
Pivot tables. What do you want to know about?
So, we do have Terraria to give away. So, what I did today is I went onto the Reddit, and I said, hey, I have a free copy of Terraria, and I want to give it away. But I also want to promote my podcast at the same time. So what you guys need to do is you need to follow D-Pad D-Bags on Twitter, and just send us a tweet. Make it funny, say whatever you want, and we're going to pick the best tweet, and they get the copy of the game. So we didn't get a ton. We did get some, though. We got enough to at least make this bit work. So what we're going to do is we'll just read them on air, and I do have a sounder which is not edited up, so you're going to get the first couple seconds of it. I guess we can play it very low during
just turn it down a little bit while you explain what's going on.
Is that good?
Yeah, that works.
The sound never works out well for me. So, we have a couple tweets that I am going to read from our users. Well, our users are fans. And I guess I can leave it up to you guys to pick which one is the best and who is the winner. So, our first one comes from @DomRiccio. He tweeted us @DeepheadDbags. I used to give away free games like you. Then I took an arrow to the wallet. Frowny face. #generic Skyrim joke. So that's the first one. Our next
taken into consideration.
Our next one is from Ahmed Haq. That's HAQUE, so I hope I'm saying it correct. I'm going to pretend I'm saying it correct, but Ahmed Haq. He tweets us @DeepheadDbags. Look, man, I'm just here to find my Camaro. So he's just looking for his Camaro.
Don't want to lose your Camaro.
No. And then the final one is from Dragon DFS. He says, Terraria. I thought it was my geology test answers @DeepheadDbags.
I'm voting the first one.
You're voting for the generic Skyrim joke? Scott?
Yes.
I will also vote for the generic Skyrim joke.
Alright, so our winner is Don Rico. So let me notify him on Twitter.
Congratulations. Maybe you should play the epic music we finally gave something away.
I don't have the epic music.
How could you?
I have this though. We can play this. There.
Can you play the All Your Base Belong to Us thing we have?
Oh, I don't have that on my computer anymore.
Oh, why not?
Because I changed computers. I have it. Oh, actually, I might still have it on my computer.
Please, I want to hear that again. Scott, have you heard this?
I don't think I have.
Oh, man, it's such a classic bit.
D-Bags. Audio edits. No, I don't have. I do have the demo problems bit.
No, that's no.
I know, I'm looking for it.
You still have the raw files. You can make it again, but
I have it on. It's on YouTube, but so I can always re-download it.
Is it in the podcast on YouTube or is it by itself?
It's by itself on YouTube.
Oh, I'm putting it in the chat. Or if you play it, can you play it over the air on your?
I can't play it to you guys, but I can play it over the thing. I can also download it and just queue it up, which is what I'm going to do.
All right, do that. So should I preface Scott with where this whole thing came from? Or?
Dude.
I'm curious, and I'm sure the listeners at home want to know too.
we should play it first and then explain after. Just let the punchline come first and the setup second.
Okay, sounds good. But we do need to do something to kill time while I get everything set up. So.
All right. So Scott, are you going to PAX? Are you going to be joining the crew this year?
I haven't purchased a ticket, but I want to. I want to go.
3-day passes.
I didn't go last year and I regretted it. So
3-day passes.
I should go.
3-day
hang out with some of my peeps.
3-day passes already sold out, so you're gonna have to buy each day individually.
I don't know if I would want to be there for all 3 days.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I feel like I'd get bored.
We go all 3 days, but by Sunday we're kind of like, hey, what's up?
Sunday we're done by noon.
Yeah, Sunday we're done pretty quick.
Which day do you think is the best day to go?
I'd say Saturday because you get all day.
Yeah.
And if me, Egan, and anyone else you know is there, Friday,
I gotta
kind of know the places to go first and check out.
I wonder if Johnny Kosh is coming.
I don't know. I know my brother's going. He's got a 3-day pass.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Maybe we'll see Tim there.
Yeah, I don't know if George is either.
I told you that I tried to put us up for a panel this year, right?
Yeah, that would be like, all right, you got a panel now, and then we'd be like, we got nothing to talk about.
No, we just do a live podcast, so it would just be us.
Just Mega Man bosses.
It would just be, we could play Who's the Boss on stage with people watching.
And that would reach the most amount of people that have ever heard this combined.
Yeah.
Tell me at the very least you guys have T-shirts or something for advertising the site.
We did last year.
I have like 3 left.
This year I think I'm going to make like, not necessarily business cards, but little things to hand out because we can get a large saturation and we don't have to pay nearly as much money for them.
True.
So we can give out like 200 business cards as opposed to, what do we give away, like 10 shirts?
I only have 3 shirts left from them.
Well, I gave away like a whole bunch to like the friends I had there. So we gave away a lot. We only gave away maybe 10 to like people who found us on Twitter and listeners and such.
I get a half. I wear 2. They're in my work shirt rotation.
Nice. Yeah, mine is. I accidentally got bleach on mine because I was putting Shock in the pool, so I haven't been able to wear it since.
It's in the rotation with the with the CL10 shirt. Ding!
I don't have the Mario coin. I wish I did because I.
Well, do you have the other one? Local reference, you dickball.
Somebody just fell in a hole.
Some fish fucking hit me.
All right. So yeah, that's PAX is gonna be fun. They haven't released the talk list yet. Hopefully we made it. We're gonna find out that we made it by them releasing the list, right?
We're not going to find out we made it because it's never going to happen.
No, it's never going to happen. They're like, who the fuck are these guys? But
these clowns. Who's that drunk asshole? This guy that isn't as drunk, but just as loud of an obnoxious guy.
So basically,
who's that yeasty smelling kid?
The talk I wanted to give...
Freddie Mercury looking bread smelling motherfucker.
The talk I wanted to give was so your blog has no readers, so your podcast has no listeners. A discussion on how to survive and continue doing your podcast at all costs when it seems like no one gives a shit.
Yeah, it's just
have nothing better to do.
So we are definitely experts at that. So this is taking so long to get the fucking audio from this. It's going though. It's going.
Are we going to close the show on that? Do you think we've got enough time in? We've got enough product to the people?
I think so.
Or to the person? I don't know.
I don't think anybody could be disappointed with this evening's show.
No. I mean, we played Who's the Boss. Well, Loads, I have to actually quickly head downstairs for a moment. So, BRB.
Oh, come on.
Well, while he's gone, we could talk about Somerville again.
Okay, sure. So here's some... Do you ever go to Theo's Pizza?
I do. Great. Cheap as shit. I can't believe that somebody decided to use that place as the inspiration for a TV show.
Yeah?
Like...
Take off your sister's clothes.
I get that shits every time I eat there, though, so maybe it's not such a good decision.
Oh.
I went to Rudy's last night and drank 3 margaritas before I wandered up the street to Johnny's Food Master. That was kind of fun.
That would have been an interesting shopping.
I came home with like 10 pounds of yogurt.
What a food master you are.
Who is Johnny and what makes him the food master? I haven't been able to figure this out.
Was he a food apprentice before that, or like a food journeyman?
Right.
Did he have to do like 1,000 hours, like credited, like fooding?
He hit level 10 and he got to pick his secondary class.
I'm really good at paper towels building too. Just like building.
We have every brand of fruit on the bottom yogurt in creation. So how's Winter Hill treating you?
It's alright. It's a living. It's okay.
You know, I only miss it when I get the urge to go to Highland Kitchen.
Highland's good. I'm a big fan of Mama Lisa's pizza place right across from Winter Hill Liquors, which is the sketchiest place.
Oh, yeah. I went into Saloon tonight. There's a new bar underneath the Foundry called Saloon, owned by the owners of the Foundry. It's very, very classy.
Do you have to
Surprising
go to
how
Foundry?
No. There's a door in between Found and the Burren that you can miss very, very easily. The only sign is like a street lamp hanging off the side of the building. It's a small globe that says it says Foundry. It says Saloon. And then you go downstairs and the hostess jumps all over you. Hi, how you doing? What do you want to do? Blah, 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 blah.
No one comes in here.
Yeah. It was.
They don't know we're here. It looks like a door to an apartment upstairs.
Exactly, yeah. It looks like, what am I getting myself into? Heading down into the depths of the central bit of Davis Square. It doesn't look like a good idea, but it was good. The food was a little expensive. It was very good, though. Beer list was extensive. Had a nice Rochefort 10 tonight. And then I switched to pink cocktails because it's fun.
Yeah.
Very manly. Yeah.
I went to the Five Horses Tavern around the corner.
Ooh.
That place is
good. Yeah. Did you have the tater tots?
I tried my girlfriend's tater tots. I got the jalapeno cheddar potatoes or mashed potatoes.
Nice.
That was solid. It was good because originally we were going to go to Red Bones, but the door was out the door and around the corner.
Yeah. I don't understand that. Red Bones is terrible.
I enjoy it.
Terrible. I can do better in my backyard. Like, it's gross.
I enjoy it. One of the best
beer select.
A couple months ago, me and my girlfriend went on a Sunday afternoon to their brunch at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Not a soul in there. Food was...
Really?
Food was all right. Alright, you don't have to play the whole thing.
Did he just turn it on and walk away? Nope.
Yeah, then he stopped it.
There's a
thing called a fade, right?
Apparently my mic has been turned off.
Yeah.
So, I
haven't heard you in the last couple of minutes.
Have you heard me since I said Johnny's Food Master?
I don't remember.
We haven't heard you since you turned your mic off.
Oh, really? I thought I turned it back on, because I've been back for like 5 minutes listening and waiting for this thing to work and making snide comments.
No, that didn't work at all.
No.
So. Good for us.
Yep. It was a better conversation without you.
Yep.
Fuck you guys.
Take a hike. We're going to start our own podcast called
It's going to be all about Somerville.
You ever watch the Somerville Public Access Network? Channel 3?
I've seen it before, yeah.
Oh, it's so good when they start showing shows from 1988.
I haven't seen those. Apparently there's a wrestling show on, like, at 1 in the morning.
I was watching that Friday. That's like 3 years old, and they used to put it on in Boston, and then they had this big, like, we're going to quit the show. This is the last episode ever. And they're guys in their, like, 40s and 50s. And we just want to say thanks for sticking with us since 1987. And we never thought we'd go.
Mom says I can't do this anymore if I want to keep living in her basement.
I like pizza. Undertaker rules. I like the Undertaker.
Austin 316.
Who doesn't like the Undertaker?
Austin 316 says, "I just whip your ass. I'm gonna give you so much. Shut up." If you're
Powerbomb, courtesy of Captain Insano.
That's the bottom
So you have that looked up?
No, it's just not downloading. And I even searched my entire computer for it to no avail.
And you can't just play the YouTube video and have it stream.
I can, but you guys won't hear it. Well, you guys can go over to the stream and listen to it while I play it if you'd like.
I know, but I want to hear Scott's authentic reaction to it in real time.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's just not.
We could save it for next week.
Yeah, we could save it for next week. Then we need
to. Talking about Somerville till it shows up.
I'm sure our fans aren't going to be a huge fan of that.
Well, in case they want to visit.
How do you know that one guy that's, listening right now isn't, a born and bred Somerville, and he's only listening because he heard us talking last week?
He's been sticking it out, actually. He's been here the whole time. Unless it's just counting me as a person.
Or maybe it's just the guy that lives in the apartment and sharing a wall with me right now with his ear to the wall every week and doesn't want to download it.
That would be pretty awesome.
What's up, dude? I don't know. Have you ever been to the Thurston Spa?
I haven't. Where is that?
On Medford Street. Next to Central.
No, I haven't been over there. I've seen it, but I haven't been in. It was always closed anytime I wanted to go.
It's open, I think, 5 to 3 or something, 5 a.m. But, I'm always driving by and it's open, and it's like, I should go in there, but I got to be at work in 5 minutes. 10 minutes away.
The few times I've walked past it when it's been open, there have been some sketchy-looking old people in there, man.
Oh, yeah. Old town.
People think Somerville and they think Davis Square, and they don't realize what goes on. They don't get it.
Oh no, Winter Hill
for a little while.
Howie Winter.
Yeah, when I think of Somerville, I think of Winter Hill.
When I think of South Boston, I think of it as Somerville Light.
Yeah.
Way more track pace per capita. Way more scally caps, a lot more OC fiends. Go into 7-Eleven, you'll find some guy cashing in $400 of scratch tickets on the phone. This beautiful lady at 7-Eleven is catching my scratch tickets right now. You want me to get your daughter a Snickers bar? Oh, don't worry, sweetheart, I got it. Yeah, get a Snickers bar, and then give me a bunch of number 10 tickets, 5 quick picks, and a pack of fucking. What are those, Pall Malls over there? What are the cheap cigarettes now? USA Gold? Yeah, give me a pack of those, sweetie. Thanks, beautiful. Yeah, so I was over fucking Timmy Shaughnessy's house last night, and we were fucking blowing rails. I haven't slept in 3 days, but I've been to work, so it's okay. My probation officer doesn't care because I'm going to work. I haven't been drug tested. They haven't called my fucking color. It's all right. So what I'm going to do is, on Christmas, I'm going to go over my mother's house. And it's like every fucking time you go into 7-Eleven, that's going on.
Okay, so this isn't going to happen, so we should probably just wrap the show up. So congrats to Don Riccio for winning his copy of Terraria. We will set it up. I will talk to him a little later. And
talk to him now. Get him on the air.
Talk to him now.
All right.
Tweet at him right now.
I did tweet at him already.
Get in his face. Don't get all pushy. He's going to think you're a stalker.
No, I haven't sent him a message. I sent him a tweet congratulating him. And then I just said, what's his Steam information so I can come and stalk you and kill you and wear your skin and live your life.
That's a bit dramatic.
Exactly.
All right, on that note, thanks everyone for listening and watching and listening. You want to hit up the show, 704games04 at dpaddbags on Twitter, dpaddbags@gmail.com, and dpaddbags.com. I am Egan on Twitter, Kyle is McAnus50, and Scott is Yacht Captain Colby. And John Kojo won't follow you back, so don't bother. And that is our show this week. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.